In this video, we're going to be looking at inserting from the grades tab on our students as administrator. So we come to grades. Here is where we're going to be working. So inserting. Down here, we're going to be working with all these tabs in this particular video. So we're going to be explaining them to you so that you can understand them. It might be a little longer. We got to be patient to follow. So the first thing is to insert grades. Here is by class. So where you select a particular class and then you select a subject which grades you want to add. And then once you select the subject, you're going to process this. And then all the students in that class are going to show up. And then because you choose a particular subject, you're going to input all the grades here for that subject. As I mean. And then to do this, we have several features here that can help you do that. Here is one. It's auto complete and move to the next empty grade input. So what this does basically is that once you activate this and you tap two numbers in this particular box, this particular input is automatically going to move to the next student. That is, once you tap two numbers here, it means that the grade for this particular student is finished and we move to the next number, because grades are mostly two numbers and three numbers for 100. So if you want to tap 100, once you tap 1, it's going to automatically get this as 100 as you see here, and then move to the next box. So here, if you want to input a grade here now, let's take this guy off. If we want to input something different, so maybe the person got 78, the pointer already moved to the next box here, and this person got 80, it stopped there because this is the last person in the class, so it's going to stop there for you to submit the grades. That's how it's looking like. So once this is on, it's going to help you to make it work easier to do if you have a very large class and you are doing the work alone. So we're going to remove these grades. These are just tests, and then we're going to show you another feature that we have on this particular tab here. Here is generate grades. For this one, you can use it when you want to just give the student random grades for a particular subject. Maybe there was an issue throughout the academic for that subject. Maybe something else that you just want to give the student random grade, you can use this. You go to generate grades and you're going to read this here to get more understanding. But what this does is it allows you to enter a minimum grade and a maximum grade that the system is going to give to students randomly. And then here you can select if you want the system to override existing grades. That is, maybe the students get grade for first semester and then second semester there was a little problem and you cannot give them, the teacher could not provide grades for them, so you want to rewrite what they have for first semester to the second semester. You can click on this, and then what they have for first semester is going to rewrite that for second semester. So yeah, once you get this done like this, you just click generate grades. The system is automatically going to generate grades. Now the system has generated two grades randomly for two students, right? Because only two students will have in that class for now. So if you have multiple students, it's going to give them random grades. So if you come down here, you can see that these are random grades for the students, just random grades based on what we chose. So that is how it is done, like that. So since we are testing this, we're going to import a kind of information that will be saved. So say this guy got 80, this guy got this, and then that is done. Come here to submit grades, and then the two grades are inserted. That is the first one. So the next tab here is for individual, right? So if you want to insert a particular individual grade, you click on this tab, and then you're going to select the class of that individual. Individual is in this class. You're going to select a subject, which grades you want grade you want to insert for the student. You're going to select the subject. You're going to take a period. Which period grade you want to insert? Maybe you want to insert this grade. You're going to add the student ID here. I paste this ID here, and then we're going to process this. Now, see, only the student came out because you chose individual. So you're going to tap a grade in here now. So maybe we'll update this main grade here, and then you press update grade. It's inserted successfully. And next one is to update. Maybe a student did a particular course and this particular subject, and then they got grade that is not satisfactory. You can come here, you select the subject, the period here. We just inserted which grade was that? I think it was this. Here you process this. So if you come down here now, this is for all the students in a particular class, right? So we want to update that grades. Here we can update the grades by entering grades here, and then once we press update grades, it means that for that particular course the student grades are going to be updated. The next one is to update past grades. This one has to do with an academic year, past academic and update past academic grades. But we don't have past academic on the system now, so we're not going to go through that. But should in case you have it, like you are using the system for more than a year now, you want to update past grades, you can come here and then just choose the academic year, the class, the subject, and the period, and all the students within that class at that time, they are going to show up and you're going to update the grades. So that's how it's done. Now we'll go to the next tab. Here is insert multiple. To insert multiple, it means that you're going to enter many previous grades for a particular class and a subject. So we want to choose a particular class here, and we're going to choose a subject. Let's say this the first subject is going to be made like this. We're going to choose a subject. So we process this. Okay, now we are calling that class. So we're going to use this class again. So we want to insert student grades for this subject. So process this. You're going to see that the class is going to come now. Remember that once you don't turn this off, it's going to be working on all the grades insert stuff you're going to attend. So for now, I'm going to leave it on because I want to use it. So here now, select periods to import. The first semester, second semester. So if you want to import the entire year, you can leave everything here like this, and it's going to import from first to second exam. But if you want to just import first semester alone, you're going to off all the second semester boxes. And as you are offering it, you see them down here, they are subtracting, and it's going to be level on the first semester. So like this, you can add first semester grades to these guys like this. And that's how it's just done. Simple and easy. So once you are done with that, you come to save all grades, and you're going to save it. So if you want to add second semester, you can just check the box for the boxes for second semester, and then we're going to add that grades too. So remember, the system is going to go to every empty space to add grades, just like that. So we're going to add this grade here, and that's how it's going to be done. So you can come here now and save all grades. It means that all the students in that class, from first period to the second exam, all the grades are inserted. The next one is DOM. Just as a name portrays, DOM is to insert grades for a student or for that's just for a student for maybe a past period or semester or the full year. So to do that, you come to DOM here and then you enter the student ID here. Let's say we want to use this ID, and then this is on full. If you want to do first semester or second semester, you can choose. This is for full, meaning the entire academic year and all the subjects, right? So let's do full first and see what come out of that. You see here, full is dealing with the entire year, the entire academic. So here all the subjects that a student have for that class. These are all the subjects according to this test data now. So if you import yours, it's going to be there like that. All the subjects going to be here like this. And then you want to dump the student record. This can happen sometimes if a student took transfer from different school and just enter the school. You want to dump the first semester record, or at the end of the academic year, maybe you find out a student not been having grade sheet, but they've been having grades, and you want to dump that records. You can also do this. So you can import their grades here like this, and because this auto complete is still on, it's still going to be working. And only to empty spaces, we're going to be able to insert these things, and that's how it's going to be working like. It's going to be working like this, just easy and easy. So if you are done with all the dumping of grades, you can go to add grades down here. But then, show in case you just want to give the student random grades, you can come here to generate grades. See, the invalid grade must be below this. Okay, let's see. So now here we want to generate grades. You come here and say the minimum here should be 80 and the maximum should be 99. Then the system is going to automatically generate grade for that student. But if we want to use existing grades, we can use existing grades, and the system is just going to rewrite existing grades. Overwrite existing grades. This will replace all grades shown in this form, including ones already filled in with new random grades. This cannot be undone. See here? So if you click OK, means that all the grades, the one I just inputted manually, they are going to be changed, and only grades that the student had before going to be repeated. See this? So these are random grades that were generated. Just give them existing grades, change the positions of existing grades. So if you take the time to go through that, you're going to see that the grades are very similar, but their positions differ. So that is how dump is done. So we're going to look at the next one here, dump past. This is for an academic year, maybe academics over, you want to dump students' grade from the previous academic. Maybe you just incorporated Star Campus and you want to insert your last academic grades here. You can come here, you choose the academic, and then you enter the student name, you check for full year, just insert that, just like that. So here is for calculate. Here's where you make the system to calculate the first semester averages, the second semester, and then the final averages. So if you want to do that for the entire school, you click all. But if you want to do it for a specific class, you go to that class which grades you want to calculate, you click on the class. For example, take this class and want to calculate the first semester averages. In doing this, if a student has incomplete, the system is going to automatically give them system and calculate the average. That's how it's done. Because system don't have incomplete, it don't incorporate incomplete. So it's automatically going to give the system and calculate the average. So if you calculate this, you see the grades are not available yet for first semester. See, full grades, that is all the students' grades have not been given for the entire first semester. Because we only had we did 2 subjects in the trial. So once you add all the grades and then you calculate, you're going to see that everything is going to be calculated, right? So that's how you calculate. Once you finish calculating them, it means that everybody average is set up now, not manually but systematically. And the system does that perfectly. So that will be all for this video for now, and keep watching other videos to get more information and get more knowledge on how Star Campus operates.